Hey guys, it's Rick back again for my December in-year video of everything that I picked up this month. I don't normally buy a lot of stuff during this month. However, I got an unexpected bonus this year. Was able to get some things. So let's show you what I got. So this one I found at Walmart Midway, 4K for $3.98, and I've seen Dunkirk and this, and I think this was was a really great war movie, and for $3.98 on a 4K, I chose to get it. Also got this, was on sale on Amazon. This is the Silent Night, Deadly Night 3, 4, and 5, which had a digital code that ended up selling, and with the money from that, I got a Harold and Kumar Christmas, a very Harold and Kumar Christmas, which I'll end up watching probably next year because I didn't watch it this year. And I did get, because of that bonus, I ended up getting a lot of stuff from the Kino sale, which I didn't expect to take place in. But I got checked a lot of things off, some bucket list items I've been wanting for a while. First off is Kolchak the Night Stalker, which if you've ever seen the show, the DVDs look terrible. This is the best it's ever looked. I'm 6 episodes in and having a blast watching all of it. This is Alice in Wonderland from 1933. Huge cast of known actors. Cary Grant, W.C. Fields. Let's see who else. Richard Arlen, Gary Cooper. Tons of people in this. I started watching it yet, but I hadn't really dove into it enough. I had to stop, I had to leave when I started to watch that. We got Journey to the Seventh Planet. This one was discontinued. It's been on my want list for a long time. I love those old horror and sci-fi films. Delta Force 2, another one that was discontinued. But I think this is a lot better than Delta Force 1. Just me. It's a fun ride. Francis the Talking Mule. I had an aunt that was really big into this, and she got me into watching Francis. And this is the whole 7-film series. I call it sell at the Kino sale. And I've gotten into W.C. Fields a lot. My dad had got me into him, and I ended up picking up almost every one of his films. Actually, I did get all of his films because he's in Alice in Wonderland, and but I'll show you what I've got for him. I've got You Can't Cheat an Honest Man, which is really funny. You're Telling Me, which I really enjoyed. Man on the Flying Trapeze. This one was okay. It had a couple funny moments. It was just okay. The Old-Fashioned Way. And It's a Gift. So all those from the sale. Plug in some holes. Some other things I got was Body Slam. This has Rowdy Piper in it. Dirk Benedict from A-Team. I hadn't seen this in years. I hope this holds up. But I remember enjoying it. I liked anything Piper had done. He did a lot of action movies. They Live and some other things. So when I see his kind of stuff, I will pick it up. This was Killdozer. Killdozer is about a bulldozer that comes alive and starts killing people. It was a made-for-TV movie, Clint Walker. It's actually really good. I watched it a couple years ago. They announced the Blu-ray, and it's like, okay, well, if I catch it on sale, I'll grab it. This was the only Mel Brooks film that I needed for my collection, and this was The Producers, one I've never seen. So I'll be watching that soon. Witness for the Prosecution. This is an excellent movie. Me and my wife watched it a few days ago. Charles Lawton, Marilyn Dietrich, Tyrone Power, courtroom drama. I saw it, bits and pieces of it years ago, but I've watched the whole thing. This will make my year-end top 100 favorite films, without a shadow of a doubt. Because Charles Lawton is one of them guys that pretty much anything I see him in, I really enjoy. And this is right up there. All right, now, actual gifts that I got for Christmas. Let's start with some of those movies. I got some gift cards and ordered a few things. W.C. Fields, My Little Chickadee. Scrooge, Albert Finney. I have this Christmas Carol obsession. That was one of the few that I don't have. That leaves, I think, 2 more on Blu-ray I need to grab. Never Give a Sucker Even Break. This was fun. I enjoyed that. And this one has been on my want list for a long time, and I don't normally buy it because they're just so expensive. But I just said, I'm grabbing this movie this time. It's Night of the Demon, which, fantastic flick. Let's see here. I'm missing one here. Let me grab that. All right. So the next group of things my wife got me for Christmas. Got The Incredible Shrinking Man. I wanted this one for a very long time and finally got it. It finishes up my Universal Sci-Fi that I didn't have. She also got me the 4K of The Howling. Good werewolf movie. This is Abbott and Costello Meet Captain Kidd with Charles Laughton. Watched this the other day. Okay. But I needed it for my Abbott and Costello collection. I now have every film they've ever done. And the last film was Rio Rita, which I have not watched this one yet. And the last thing she had picked me up is called Video Violence. This is limited edition from Vinegar Syndrome. It's got a 1 and 2 actually, but it's a shot on tape movie that takes place at a video store where the townspeople, all they rent is horror and porn. There's something not quite right with them. It's kind of interesting to see how that plays out. It stuck with me for a bit. I liked it. Then I've got some friends. I've got me some stuff. I've got The 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, which is, I needed this. Vincent Price did the voices in it, and I was really happy to have this, so thanks to Jordan for picking that up for me for Christmas. I mean, that's a great thing to have. It was the last Scooby-Doo cartoon that was made in the 80s, so they took some time off. And next thing I got was Murder by Death. Murder by Death is it's kind of like Clue, but you're bringing together characters that are spoofs of like Charlie Chan, Nick Norcharles, just tons of famous detectives all set up in a house. It had some bright moments. I'd never seen it, and it wasn't bad. And then last but certainly not least, Arsenic and Old Lace. Now, both of these came from a buddy of mine named, from the movie Edge, YouTuber, great friend of mine. I'm happy to have both of those, so thank you very much for that. A couple other little odd inclusions, but I wanted to show them. Got a friend of mine who actually makes metal signs, and he had made me something for my movie room, which turned out really, really good. So first up, Dracula movie poster. We've got the Maltese Falcon. Monster Squad. Spaceballs. And Scream. So these are poster replicas. They're 8x10, and I've got some spots on the wall that don't have anything, so I think this might be kind of a neat way to display them, because smaller means more space, and I'm cool with that. last but certainly not least, my brother got me something. I was an old school gamer. I don't really play games anymore like I used to. But he got me something that was kind of cool. Check this out. This is basically the Donkey Kong stage, and on different spots, a bunch of classic characters. I mean, there's Mario, there's Pac-Man, Zelda, Mega Man, a lot of really cool characters in this image if you go looking for it. And you know, it's fun. I enjoy that. So definitely speaks to me from the 80s, and I'll hang that up somewhere too. So that's everything I got from Christmas. I will be working on a year-end top 100, which I got delayed. We've had some issues here at the house, and it's kind of delayed that process. But I'll have that up here in the first week of January. But you guys take care, and as always, go watch a movie.